Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build, and today we're doing Clawdeen's home. So, obviously just the inside for this one. Um, Basically this is a house for one of our cult babies and the occult baby challenge. If you don't know what that challenge is, basically you just have a baby with a bunch of occults and they have certain skills and it's a whole thing. So I have a playlist of that gameplay or let's play on my channel. If you're interested, you can go ahead and go check that out too, because a lot of the stuff I talk about in here will make sense for that. But Clawdeen was one of the twins for our werewolf occult baby that we had to have. And the other one was Claude, and we did his home previously. I think that was actually the last home, like the last build episode or build upload. So I think so, but don't quote me on that. Anyways, she wasn't actually born with the werewolf trait. She was born with the dormant wolf trait, and I never turned her into a full werewolf, just because I don't like playing with werewolves. I don't really play with them ever, so I also kind of forgot too. There was a lot going on. So yeah. So I try to make it look kind of like a darker aesthetic because that's what she had. Also werewolfy, but not too much because she is a dormant wolf. But yeah. So I gave her the bodybuilder career, or the athlete, I guess, career or whatever. When she aged up, I also gave her a dog. It is a medium to large breed size, breed. And I believe it was a bloodhound named Biscuit. So yeah. As you can see, I still used a lot of stuff from werewolves because I thought, why not? Even though this wallpaper I'm pretty sure is from vampires, but we're not going to talk about it. So yeah, Clawdeen very much enjoyed the fitness skills. She loved getting it up. She had no problem. It took relatively normal amount of time to get it up, whereas her brother struggled a little bit more with the fitness skill and had a little bit of a harder time with it. So while her brother has a very structured physical job, she has a more famous physical job, I guess. So yeah. Also, I just downloaded all this custom content for pets, and I'm actually obsessed. I haven't got to use it yet, and I'm actually obsessed with most of them, if not all. I also found it really hard to find purple objects, you guys. I don't know why, but to me, I struggled with it a little bit. So, yeah. But, what else was I gonna say? She did, I think, okay, and this is my take on it. And if you guys watched some of the episodes, let me know what y'all thought as well. But I feel like Clawdeen does want kids. I feel like, though, she's very smart about it. She's not going to rush it. She's kind of one of those people that if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't type of thing. So she's like more neutral about it. Because when we had our ghost baby twins, like newborns, like just had them, her and Claude would help take care of them, and at one point they went down there to take care of the babies together, and she went down there, she tried to help, it didn't like work out, like the baby wanted something else than what Claudine was offering, and she like ran out of the room, went to the bathroom, and came back. So I think more so she was just overwhelmed by that fact and realized, yeah, I want kids, but I want kids on the right timeline type of deal. And then after that, she continuously helped, but her help wasn't like above and beyond. It was very minimal, but I didn't ever have to tell her to do it. So that's why I think she does want kids, because she would help on like her own autonomy, free will, but she would get easily overwhelmed with it. So I think she's just not ready, which is perfectly fine because at this time she was a teen. So yeah, and also we just aged them up like an episode or two ago, so like, literally when I moved them out, I just moved them out to not be in the world. And, like, I literally just put Claude in a house. He was in a house my newest episode as of this recording, but Clawdeen wasn't. So I wasn't really tripping about worrying about her timeline for her. So yeah. And now that I'm realizing I could actually go into their panels and look and see how they feel about it, because sometimes they have it in there, sometimes they don't. It just depends. But yeah, so like I said, she wasn't even in the world or anything, and they just aged up, and she just now got a house. So there's no updates on romantic either for her, and nothing for Claude to report either currently right now. But yeah, so that's just kind of what I was running with. If you guys think of something differently or think I should add something to that kind of like lore or like story, let me know down below. I'm all here. I'm here to hear it all, basically. This house did take me a bit longer than normal, and so did Claude's. And I think that's because I put a lot of cracks and like details in the house that I wouldn't normally put in there. I did forget curtains, so there's that. But I put a lot of like the scratch marks and stuff like that, and so yeah. I've been trying to do better about doing like decorations on the wall besides just the apron in the kitchen and the stuff in the entryway, but I don't know, I always forget about it. So yeah, but I think it was definitely the scratch marks and the cracks and everything that took me the longest. Also, like it was really easy for me to do the vampire one, and it was easier for me to do like the alien one. So like Indigo's home was a 1 bedroom, like very simple 1 bedroom small house. And not that I'm necessarily good at like the alien vibes or like the sciencey space kind of vibes, but it was a smaller home. It was easier to work with. And then Maeve's, she has very much of a goth, like darker but also kind of light aesthetic at the same time, and her house was also very small on the inside. So because I mean I also built them on smaller lots, so yeah. But like her house was really easy. And then Sterling's house was bigger on the inside, I will say that for sure. That one I'm pretty sure took me a little bit longer, but once again, like it was really like fairy whimsical vibes, which I also did decently well. I feel like do I love the shape of her house? No, I was not really a fan with how the outside of her house turned out, but that's okay. And then for Astra's house, outside of the house, actually horrendous. Like I don't know if I even uploaded it to the gallery because I was just not happy at all with how his house looked. And his house took longer because I made more rooms in it, and it was just a bigger house. So there's that. And then Claude's house took longer because, okay, I think Claude's took longer for multiple reasons. I don't really do the werewolf aesthetic. I've never really played with werewolves, and also I had to make a bachelor pad. I am an 18-year-old female that is not athletic, not into werewolves, doesn't ever play with werewolves in this game, and I'm not a guy. So I don't really know what a 20-year-old guy wants in his home. Like, what I'm imagining is like very, I don't want to say stereotypical, but it's like almost what everybody imagines a 20-year-old guy's that's single house to look like when it's just him. So that's what I was imagining, and I don't know. It was just really bland and boring in there. So there's that. So yeah. But next we'll be doing Holly eventually. I think she's only at level like 3 in her skills, so it'll be fine. I try to put as much like athletic like pictures and stuff in her house as I could that I hadn't already used in Claude's, but it was proving to be very difficult. Like I just put a plumb bob up because I was like, I don't even know what to put anymore. So yeah, because I still had her room to decorate too, and I was like, crap. So I put like little shopping like grocery bags and then aprons, obviously, because I had to. I was really disappointed that they didn't have a purple swatch for that. I would have been really happy with a purple swatch. I think they're definitely missing their mark on that one. And I would love to see more aprons hanging up like that in the game. Like I know that came with like a delivery thingy that they were doing for a while, or some sort of like holiday event, but I would love to see more like in a base game update. or like a pack or a kit, or like, not that I like kits, I kind of find kits a little bit annoying, but in some something I would love to see it. But yeah, so here we are in her bedroom. I try to go with purple for her bed, but the one I used for Claude's room I was going to try to use for hers too, but it didn't have a purple swatch, so I went with this one, and it's purple and black, but it also has like a basketball player, or maybe that might be volleyball. I can't really see like the actual details of the ball very well. So yeah, and then I put another workout thing in her room because once again, she is a fitness queen. So yeah, like she has the unusable weights in the living room, the mat and the dumbbell that's unusable, which I hate, but it is what it is. She has the punching bag that she actually had just a different swatch in the basement at her mom's house, Vera's home, in the entryway. And then, of course, this little punching machine, I think, is what the purpose of it is in there. And I was really trying to find a treadmill for her because that was actually what she used the most, but I couldn't find it. But with that being said, I'm going to go on my little rant since we only have a minute left. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As of this recording, we got to 17 subscribers, so woohoo! We got a new subscriber, so thank you to whoever the new subscriber is. Also, thank you to all of you. But yeah, let's warm welcome the new subscriber. We're trying to make it to 20, so let's make that happen, please, and thank you. Share with your friends and family if they're into this stuff, of course. Go ahead, follow the socials. I'm very active and interactive on Instagram, and go follow TikTok. The link is in my bio. What else? Let me know what you guys thought of this house and any added lore or story behind Clawdeen, and yeah, let me know down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!